folks, Dextosaurus here, and welcome to a new video, a new chapter of Mafia Definitive Edition. We have arrived at chapter 4, Ordinary Routine, if I remember correctly. Last episode, we got welcomed into the family. We are part of a mob now. So, let's see how that's gonna go. Let's get crack-a-lacking ASAP.
Those first days in Salieri's bar were slow. I moved crates and delivered messages. The guys busted balls and told stories from the old country. Mostly, we just waited. I got to thinking, maybe life in Salieri's crew wasn't gonna get me clipped.
Come on, I
But
got
what
you
did I
beat.
know?
Finish it off! You, Tommy?
Come on, there's still
Yeah.
gas in your tank. Get
Boss
it
is
back.
waiting for you.
Thanks.
Alright, boss is waiting. Meet with Salieri. Such a beautiful language, Italian. I don't speak a word of it, but it sounds beautiful.
And it's collection day, boys. So Tommy, you'll drive. Paulie and Sam can handle the rest. It'll be routine.
Just a handful of stops today.
Bill at the motel was a little short last month. So make sure he pays us the interest he owes.
No problem, boss. Don't lay hands on anyone unless there's no other choice. Our clients need to understand that we provide a valuable service. They need to look at you and see Santa Michael. They need to believe you'll protect them.
So let Morella stoop to breaking legs. We're better than that. But the bill's still due, and everyone pays up.
We can handle it.
Go see Ralphie about a car.
Okay, boss.
Oh, Vinny said to say he's got something for you, Tom. Head to him first.
Alright.
Probably just wants to tell you some bullshit story about some guy he whacked 20 years ago.
Vinny! Our weapons master, so let's see if he has a new weapon for us.
Hey, just the guy. I saw this, and I thought of you.
Ooh, a revolver? Let's take it.
You ever carried a rod?
Shot him at the fair a couple of times.
Right. That don't count. Pointed at the target over there. Good posture, real mean. Now, click, bang. Brain all off the walls. Okay? Now show me a reload. I opened the chamber and away you go.
I'm pressing the button. This has been buggy ever since every time I play this. It's gonna work at some point. Come on. Reload. There we go.
All right. Last thing needs to be hidden. Stick it in your belt.
Let's
Good to
see.
go. And when shooting starts, get behind something and don't shit yourself.
Thanks, Vincenzo. I appreciate it.
Hey, the Frank and the boss is Vincenzo. To you, it's Finny.
Alright, Finny. This is the armory. The game doesn't really tell you that. But further on along, we can go here and pick up weapons and fill up our ammo.
All the family working together. And Don Papone went out of the picture. Salieri and Morello.
Is that the end? Okay. That's the end of your sentence? Alright. Talk to Ralph. Got a car for us?
Look, you guys need to be careful today, okay? I spoke to Biff. He said Morello's still bent since he lost the cars.
Ah, what's losing some motors to him? He's got a...
You know how to get into one of these, Tommy?
Elbow goes through. Reach inside. Easy.
And an afternoon to fix the window back up. Watch. And... learn.
You're a regular magician, Ralphie.
Let's do it.
Come on, Tommy. Okay,
Let's
it's
go.
car. You got it.
All right, Sam
Have
and
a good day,
Polly, hurry up,
fellas.
boys. Get in the car.
First, we got Al. He runs a bakery on Longman Street. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Al's late again? Seems so. That's too bad.
Drive to first collection. As you can see, skip drive. It's an option in the game. I forgot to turn it off from my collectible playthrough, but we're not gonna do that, of course. We're just gonna drive ourselves. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Why stop? Why did you stop right there? This car drives actually really nice. It always tells you what kind of car it is when you get in, but I forgot to look. Right, first collection. Is the right word?
Okay,
All right.
this is it. Watch what we do today, Tom. When it goes smooth, it's a breeze. When they put up a fight, sometimes you gotta think on your feet.
Sure.
Just follow my lead.
Alright. Enter bakery.
Sam, Polly, how are you?
We're good. How's little Julia?
Ha, not so little now. She's turning into a pain in the ass, just like her grandma.
That's good to hear, Al. Real good. Now, you got any trouble around here? Any punks causing problems?
No, nothing like that.
Good. So you got the money.
I got it waiting in the back room.
Tommy will get it. You stay here where we can see you.
Alright.
It's been real slow this
That's
month,
my
Sam.
cue.
I was worried I wouldn't have enough.
Al, I know you'd never hold out on us, but it's good you worry. I mean, how can we protect
Where's the money?
you and
Teron,
Julia
feccia!
without paying?
Voi ci succhiate il sangue!
It's on the table, brown envelope.
I see it. Alright.
Via di qui! Lasciateci in pace!
Alright, I have no clue what you're saying, ma'am.
I got
but
it.
We'll see you
get
next month, Al.
that you're pissed.
Let us know if you need anything. Anything at all.
Sure will, Sam. Sure will.
And give our best to your ma. Huh?
Oh, he just puts out a cigarette in the store. It is very rude, Sam. But
It was a real pleasure meeting you.
we're taking all his money anyways, so we're being rude anyways. Life of crime, folks. Alright, next.
Okay, next up, we got old Eugene's place. China store up on Tallow.
He's not dead yet?
Almost. Heard his nephew's taking over.
Guy who used to run this next place, Tom? His name's not Eugene. Guy's a Chinaman. But it sounds like Eugene. Well, that's what we called him.
Polly slammed his head into the counter back in, what, 27, I think?
Yeah, it was hilarious. After that, no problems at all.
If you look, you can still see the blood.
Nope.
Poor old bastard couldn't scrub it out. We keep some of these guys on our books to remind the Chinatown gangs they're in our city, not theirs. But we don't know Eugene's nephew, so he might need reminded too.
Oh, the music. The music is so awesome in this game.
Lancers losing Empire Bay! Again!
I know I'm a broken record when it comes to that, but it's give credit where it's due, right? So I will be giving it lots of credit. There's a specific part of the music when you're fighting. It's so freaking awesome. I will definitely. Yeah, sorry. I will definitely say it when it's on. But I think people who've played this game know exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, that was almost a crash. Alright, we are in
This is
China.
it.
cover this one, Sam.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Not a day goes by when I don't think about how things could have turned out different.
He's doing the store on his own?
Yeah, when Polly's built up a little steam, he needs to let it out on his own. Just gotta let him get on with it. It's his way. You can hear it in his voice. Gotta let him lone wolf from time to time. Keeps him happy.
Oh. He's definitely
Yeah,
doing
Eugene's
something.
nephew ain't having much fun right now. When he's going, Polly don't stop. Once we were putting a squeeze on this tailor over in Holbrook. Guy ended up in a wheelchair.
Brutal. He's going to town. Paulie.
Here he comes.
He's a fast worker.
Drive before the cops show, Tom. Next stop's Bill at the motel. Eugene's nephew's guy's money is ours next week, with some extra besides.
He doing okay?
He's okay.
How's the shop counter?
Yeah, that's seen some more blood.
How much blood?
And nothing he can't scrub out. Once he's back on his feet.
Oh, so sneaky
Wanna come
doing
out
that
with us again, Tom?
next to a cop
Get
car.
to hear even more about Chinese nephew guys scrubbing their own blood out of shop counters.
Yeah, seems like it's not too hard.
Not hard. Kinda not hard.
I don't know. Comes natural to you guys. Don't see why it can't come natural to me.
So anyone could do this. Me and Polly, we've been working these streets for years. You come in and you think you know it all.
I'm not saying that, Sam.
You've been a day on the job, pal. You haven't seen what we do. You haven't seen how we do it.
Sam, I think you oughta...
No, Polly. This punk thinks he can walk in here like a big shot. I put greasers like him in the ground.
I think you gotta say you're sorry, Tom.
I think
Sorry,
so too.
huh? Well, I'd say sorry if I couldn't see the bullshit smile you're trying to hide.
You got him, though, Sam! You got him! I could smell the crap in your pants from here.
Nah, you didn't get me.
When little Tony first came out with us, I had him on his knees before he knew I was yanking his chain.
Yeah, you did better than him anyways. Jesus, I hate it out of the city.
You hate it most places.
Yeah, but out here, it's worse.
How come there's a place so far out of town on our books?
Out of town's the safest place for deals. Safest place for card games. The safest place for most of the things we do.
We're expecting a big bag of money today. The guy owes. If it ain't big, boss will be pissed.
Yeah, this place is a real earner. Oftentimes the places that get you the most dough are the ones most people don't look at twice.
Just recently, the motel's had a new lease of life.
Last stop before Lost Heaven for rum coming up from Cuba.
They drive it this far?
Sure they do. And that's how we can sell it so expensive.
Bill's Motel has gotten to be the place where crates get exchanged. Salieri protects it, but he lets the other families use it too.
Even Morello?
To keep the peace? Sure.
Plus, it's far enough away that no one cares.
So long as everyone's making money, no one's gonna rock the boat.
Rock boat, baby.
Anyone else starting to miss the side of streets and sidewalks?
You not one for the great outdoors, Polly?
He's not one for anything. Indoors, outdoors, in the city, out of the city.
I hate it out here. Like when we sit in the field doing some booze handover or something. It's always knee-deep in shit, and most times it's dark and cold as hell.
That's why it's good we got you now, Tom. You can do all the jobs that Polly hates.
Well, happy to oblige.
All right, finally here.
Okay, there it is.
Motel.
Finally. Wait for us here, Tom. We'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Tom, I took
What? Jesus Christ, Paulie!
Tell Salieri from here on out this place is ours. Capiche? And don't come back, or you'll end up in worse shape than your friends.
Get Sam. They're trying to beat information out of him.
I gotta get you to a doctor.
I can wait. Get Sam out of there.
Okay. Okay, just hang on.
Oh, we are in trouble now. Find a way into the motel.
Who wrecked the motors? Give me a name.
Hang on, Sam. On my way. This is the music. Pick up knife. Come on.
Figures. Plenty of looks like him come and go. Prick. Can't remember the last time I pulled this trigger.
I know there's one here on the toilet. I need to take him out. Do I still have a weapon? I still have a gun, okay.
He's out of here.
There!
Wrong button.
Gotcha!
Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. I pressed the wrong button.
Gonna drop you off the bridge.
So much better than guns.
I'm out! Cover me! Something out!
That was a good shot. I'm stuck.
Get in cover! Get the ball! Jesus! Clip me!
Why didn't we just rub them all out?
Morello said we don't want a war. Not yet.
This don't feel like a war to
I'm
you?
losing one bullet here.
Taking cover!
Roberto Gilotte for City Council. No time for that now. Oh fuck. No, no, I'm stuck.
You're in my sights.
Gotta reload. Grabbing cover.
Got some heat. Got me.
Ooh. Oh, it didn't shoot.
Get down.
Right, music is out, but still, let's be careful.
Sam, they really went to work on you, buddy.
Christ.
Come on, you'll be all right.
You're tough as nails.
Oh!
Oh, shit. He's got the money, Tom. Oh, catch the bastard.
Where is Sam?
He's okay. Inside.
Then go get the money!
Alright, let's go. Stay alive, Paulie, sitting there at the pump, at the gas pump.
He's out of here. There! Over here!
Infinite bullets, that's good. Oh, that was stupid. Ooh! Why are you honking? I'm not moving. Driving is so challenging in this game. For me at least. Ooh. Behind me now, though. Oh no! Woo! I'm still going.
That was when I saw the cost. What it meant to be on the inside. Huh. I should have took off there and then. But I couldn't go back to being a nobody.
Alright, that's it. Ordinary Routine is done. Nice little action, nice little more insight on what the organization is about. Robbing people, taking money that's not theirs, chasing people down. It's fun chapter. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, please drop that like. If you haven't subscribed already, it would be awesome if you consider to do so. Don't forget to ring that bell. And the next episode of this awesome game will be up later this week. Hope to see you then. Catch you on the flip side.
So that's how a regular palooka goes from cabbie to mob enforcer overnight, is it? Just dumb luck?
Didn't feel that way at the time. Me parking on that particular street, taking a break just when Paulie and Sam are coming around the corner, what are the odds? I felt like, I don't know, like someone was watching out for us.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, pal, but it's a lucky break all the same. I mean, one day you're busting your back, doing an honest day's work in a city that's been trying to scrape you off its heels since the day you stepped off the boat, and the next you're stuffing your pockets full of Salieri's dirty money and lording it over the rest of us.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. Back then, Salieri didn't have the run of the city. For every buck Salieri made, Don Morello would turn 10. He paid off cops, politicians, judges, and anyone he couldn't buy, he scared into looking the other way.
He did seem to have the city jumping in its own shadow, I'll give you that.
You hear anything about Joey Crackers?
Yeah, got his name in the Morello file, sure. Boxer, right?
Yeah, that's the guy. The way I hear it, Joey was just driving to the gym one morning. Probably daydreaming about winning a belt or something.
God damn it!
Moron! You driving with your goddamn eyes closed? Look at this. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Tom Morello, I didn't know it was you.
You know anybody else driving a rare import in this part of town, Joey?
No. Well, then, I'm sorry, I was driving real slow.
You're saying this is my fault?
No, no, sir. I ain't never been in no accident.
Well, repairs are gonna be expensive.
Oh, you're not gonna need that, sir. The tires are just fine. The grill's a little bent up is all. I mean, I got a cousin I can...
Someone spun you a tale, pal. You got an informant right there says Morello made a mint every time crackers went to the mat.
That's true, too. And still, Morello left that poor sap dead in the street. Head all caved in.
That don't square.
Well, maybe the Don knew Joey's career was on the downhill. Maybe he was trying to scare some other guy into paying up. Who knows? Don Salieri chalked it up to Morello not being able to think straight when he was mad.
You, have any more run-ins with Morello's crew back then?
Not at first. For a couple of years after I joined up, things were quiet. We got into a few dust-ups with guys trying to muscle in, but elsewise it was just the usual routine. We were running booze, offering protection, me and the boys doing the rounds to collect, small time. But I ain't gonna lie. Most days, we was also having a bit of fun.